this graph over here shows the correlation, okay, of the weight of a typical child from age 0 months to 24 months. Okay, so we're going to go from 0 here to 24 over here. We're going to use this information to answer the following questions. Now, some of the questions I will completely walk you through. Other questions, which are worth more points, I won't walk you through, and I'll expect you, having observed what we've done, to be able to complete those on your own. So how are we going to complete this problem? Well, when we talk about an average rate of weight gain, okay, or an average rate of any type of change, what we're looking at is slope. So the average change of one variable, which in this case is our weight, with respect to another variable, which here in this case is time, is measured by slope. Okay? Slope tells us how the y value changes as the x value changes. So in our case, we're looking at the change in weight, since that is measured on our y-axis, and we're dividing that by the change in time, since that's what we're measuring on our x-axis. So let me erase this here and we'll get a little bit more room. So what I'm going to do, erase this stuff as well here, we don't need this. It just clutters it up. So what we need to do is we need to find the slope between this point right here and this point right here at 24 months. So what I want, I'm going to try to sketch this guy in as best I can. I want the slope of that black line. Now notice at times, okay, we've got different rates of change. So down here, the rate of change is a little bit different than the rate of change up here. That's right, we're looking for an average rate of change. So what we're going to do is we're going to say our x value, which is our age, okay, at 0 months, corresponds to a weight. Now if you notice here, we'll have to look here, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 kilograms. So our kilograms here are 4. So remember what this point says, and this is the important part. I mean, the rest is just computation, but look, when you look at this point, this says at 0 months, the weight was 4 kilograms. It's important. Now the change, well, what is this guy up here? Well, notice it's over at 24, but it's up at a height of 14. So we're 24, 14. Again, this says at 24 months, the weight is equal to 14 kilograms. So if we do the computation, if we look at the change in the y values, well, the change in the y values is 14 kilograms minus 4 kilograms, or a total of 10 kilograms. Okay, that's the change in the y value. So we went from, at time 0, we went from 4 kilograms to 24 months being up at 14 kilograms. So our change is 10 kilograms. So remember, this is the change. That's the average change, right? Because sometimes it changed a little bit less, and other times it changed more. Now we need our change in our x values. Well, that's the change in our time. So the change in our time, okay, is going to be 24 minus 0, or 24 months. Notice that I could have just used the formula, change in y being equal to y2 minus y1, and change in x being x2 minus x1, where these guys right here, it's going to get kind of tight in here, but this is my x2, this is my y2, this is my x1, oops, this is my y1. I'm going to erase a lot in there. It gets real tight. Okay, so that gives us 10 over 24, and we can reduce that. So we change 10 kilograms in 24 months, or that's 5 kilograms per a 12-month period. And if we do this out per month, if we take 5 and divide it by 12, we get roughly 0.42. So approximately 0.42 kilograms per month. And so that is our average rate of weight gain. The average child gained 0.42 kilograms per month.